YouTube. Are you starting? Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, and there's Surprised Cat. Alright, those messages are not urgent. Alright, so we have a Noita. Because it's the last game that I played on stream, and I didn't want to mess around with the capture windows when I've been gone for 2 weeks. Dealing with stuff. The swelling and infection in my face has been killed by antibiotics, but the actual dead tissue inside the bone of my skull has not been surgically removed, as I had originally been told to anticipate. It's still in there. I've been told that they might be able to pencil me in sometime in the next 3 to 5 months. And if it becomes infected again before that, I should go to the emergency room, where they'll probably just give me more antibiotics, but maybe I can talk them into removing it for me. But the excuse that the first guy gave me for not removing it is that it's much too close to my facial nerves for anyone other than a specialized surgeon to remove. So if I just get whoever happens to be on ER rotation to cut this thing out of my face, like, am I talking about, like, having the right side of my upper lip paralyzed? Because, like, I already have speech problems. I don't need more of them. Is that loud for everybody else? Is it just my headphones? I shot that guy, right? This is already screwed as a pacifism run. But kills are just for money now. Dog, I heard you like bombs. Well, guess who thought that through? Wasn't me. I'm an idiot. I got a mud potion. I could go get the highball if I... Oh no, this is a swamp potion. I can't do dick. Well, fire, Scarecrow, except backwards. play. Oh, and then he just jumped in a lake. Hey, you. Oh, but there's ice right there. It's a shuffler, so I wouldn't really be able to make anything out of it. And it's useless for close quarters. Right, what here is not good? Use polymorphine to escape from the Holy Mountain, but I never want to accidentally quick select it, so it's on my hardest to reach hotkey. That's probably a legitimate question as to why that is my hardest to reach hotkey. Okay. Apparently there was fire behind that. Oh, it's the phone. Hold on. Alright. That was important, but not very time-consuming. So I have returned. Just annoying medical scheduling stuff. Unrelated to the whole rotting bones inside my face. Or at least only tangentially related to that. It's psychiatric stuff, which is probably not caused, but potentially exacerbated by the rotting bones inside of my skull. Because, I mean, that can't be good for you, right? Just, like, dead tissue up against your nerves, causing inflammation. I mean, it's no wonder I have chronic migraines. I mean, it explains a lot. And, like, the aphasia that you guys sometimes see on stream, that's caused by the migraines. The inflammation got so bad that it caused damage up inside the brain itself. So, you know, that's not like, oh no, it hurts. It's like an actual problem, not just like a comfort problem. I mean, I'm not a fan of blinding agony, but if it came down to it, I could live with it. I'm no masochist, but I'm no stranger to pain either. I can endure the trial. I already looked at this one. But, I tell you what, I am deeply terrified of permanent brain damage. Like, I was driving to work one day, and I just forgot how to operate a motor vehicle. I was like, which one of these pedals and or wheels and or knobs makes it stop? Because, I need to know that right now. And you probably have a rough estimate of how terrifying that is. But I assure you, you don't know how terrifying that actually is, unless it's actually happened to you. Because, holy shit, that's scary. I mean, that's moral terror and an existential crisis bundled up in one tiny package and dropped on you at instantaneous speed. I'm not even telling you this to complain, I just think it might be interesting to people, really. I mean, I've been gone for 2 weeks dealing with this medical stuff. I think maybe the few people that actually do watch this show might be curious where the show's been. Feel free to leave me a comment, because most of the people who watch this show do actually catch it on the VODs, which makes sense because my schedule is completely random due to stupid medical shit. Yeah, poison yourself to death, dumbass. Oh, nope, nope. Unshuffler 75 recharge. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. We're not gonna push our luck any further than that. Mix some blood in the water. That's also not urgent. Well, I'm always interested to see what pro she has cooked up. I can wait. That's a pass. I never noticed until I started VTubing how much I move my mouth side to side. I really want to get like a cheap iPhone, like something that has just like a really early model 3D camera, so that I can get mouth X tracking, so y'all can see when I do that. Never skip leg day. $46. What have I got from this? It's my brother, so it's either a family emergency or a meme. It is a meme. Alright. Alright, so I can make a pretty decent drill out of it, but... so I'll have to keep those for now. Oh, what have I done? I didn't leave the fire on, which is... did his lava just lag? Oh no! I should have skipped leg day! Same guys, but twice as much health. Wait, that's enough of that. Why, thank you. There's a glitter bomber down there. Just let him go crazy for a few minutes. Oh, no, he's coming up here. Okay. Anybody left down here? And those little shotgun guys are very conscientious about firearm safety. They unchamber the round almost immediately if they don't take the shot. On the one hand, this is the way. On the other hand, maybe a little too aggressive about it, because I mean, that definitely just got it. Okay, I messed that up. Always a bigger fish. Just hope to be a bigger fish and not the minnow. This is actually quite difficult. Take this super kick and move a thing a short distance. Just... You know what? Fine, we'll do that. No, never mind. Okay. So those don't damage the walls when they explode. This is just about the right pulse rate for optimum digging, really. And spread's not bad either. A little more mana regen would go a long way, though. Just a little bit, but it is adequate. Well then, wherever you. Nobody gets that joke. There's a bug over here. Oh, and all of his friends. Ooh-wee. Wee golly, Bob, howdy. Even get most of that gold. Okay. Wow, just encased in poisonous rocks. That's... Alright, you know what? This has been notoriously unprofitable. I'm gonna cut my losses. Oh, no, it's... Ah. Breathless is good. Healing is good, except I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to find wands that can have really dangerous combinations of stuff on them, where playing with them unmodified will usually just cause you to shoot yourself in the back with a nuclear missile or something. Still gonna take it. Got this in the back pocket for when this is out of mana. This for when I need rounder digging, I guess. And this for when I need to freeze some stuff. Serious question. Should have done in the first place. Is it ping-ponging both paths? Bringer. Stats are interesting. Milk the healing out of it at least. Aha, you exploded. Is it my birthday already? I really don't need these. I really don't need this in its current form, so I should save it for healing. Hey, pass me what you got there. Poison wand you were using to dig. That's, not very useful. It's a really terrible charge speed. I might come back and use it if I need healing. Act. Just real quick. Oh. This counts as a modified wand, apparently? Oh. These guys appear to be guarding anything besides the polymorphine that I already wasted. Whatever was in this bottle that I already wasted. Teleport. Non-shuffling language, but this is of twofold values. Just gonna destroy that now so it doesn't cause problems later. Oh, I didn't think he had a shot. I mean, these numbers are not terrible. It's the best numbers I've seen in a while. But... oh, I left that holy mountain open so I could hoard wands in it, and then I've just been leaving wands lying all over the floor out of habit. That's not a pro gamer move. crushed to death under a giant ice sheet, idiot. I hope you are crushed to death in an avalanche! Points are more important than gold. Hit points are more important than gold. Repeat it until you believe it. Right. A broken spell. Well, I don't need this anymore, so I'll gently set it down in this pile of bodies. Never actually managed to repair the broken spell, but if did I pass the thing? I did pass the thing. Okay. Alright, so with all of its healing used up, I can now mod this here wand. Double-barreled teleport is shanky nonsense. That's why its stats are so good, is because it's double-barreled. Actually, single-barreled teleport? Perfectly reasonable. Alright. Chillax right here for a bit. I'm gonna go get some more wands, and we're going to build a mega wand. Wands to end all. I always see teleportatium and I think, oh, is that concentrated mana? But it's not. No! Alright. What do we got? This is also not useful on this current. Alright, Homebringer is garbage. Homebringer goes in the far trash pit of Nobody Loves You. Not even gonna bother to pick it up again to throw it in the pit. Yeah, that's fun. That seems pretty devastating. He's gonna chew up my mana a lot faster. Well, there were 2 hit points left in it. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I need a high enough capacity non-shuffling wand to really go crazy with that. And either a lower mana cost triggered bolt, or a really high mana capacity wand. I should just left this at the place. I will proceed to do so. Alright, if I'm bringing this one with me, I should be using it to make this faster. Maybe it's time to just bite the bullet and go to Hishi. You seem to be able to at least deal with Hishi foot soldiers in relatively large numbers. And what does this thing do? That's a lot of freezing gas. Nope. Into the water. Ugh. What a mess. Okay, so... Oh, right! Steve! And I didn't bring my thing because I cached it. My anti-Steve tools. My Steve killing equipment, if you will. Alright. Never skip leg day. Okay. Blip. I do not need that many of these. Don't need that. I don't know what this is. Why would I... Fuck all y'all. What are you gonna do about it? Pussy-ass pagan gods couldn't smite a waffle. Ooh, waffles. I don't have a waffle item, but I've got... pancakes. They're not as good as spread. If you're making pancake batter, take enough to freeze. There's no point in making a pancake batter for one person's breakfast. It doesn't mean you shouldn't make pancakes just because you live alone. You can Freeze pancakes and warm them up later in the microwave. They taste a little baking soda-y, but it's fine. You're gonna put jam or syrup or something on there anyway. Now here's some of you thinking, oh blood, aren't you American? Isn't it like afternoon there? Why are you eating breakfast food? To which I respond, I can eat breakfast in the afternoon if I want to, and nobody can stop me. I live alone. I can eat dinner for breakfast and breakfast for lunch.
So, hey, listen.
Hello, welcome to the stream. I am having breakfast for lunch. Ooh, that might be a little too. Little fizzy drink to open the throat wise.
So, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Oh, it's not so bad. Any day where I get to stream can't be going too horribly.
Literally 55. So, nice.
Alright, that's too hot to punch on, so we're gonna a little more drilling. Oh right, we were waiting for the mana to recharge. We could have done that while I was warming up.
Literally 55. So, can I ask you one thing?
Does it violate my channel rules? I wasn't afraid of that. Damn spam bots, man. They're driving me up the wall. We just gotta do something about them. Instead, we got the CEO popping in to drop links to his channel and other people's chats. I swear, I do not understand why Amazon has not just taken
Literally 55. So, why you didn't customize your channel yet. Like by adding some cool stuff on it. Literally 55. Said. Like customize logo banner panels and overlay stuff.
Oh, you mean like a be right back screen or something like that? Or a stream elements overlay? Or are you talking about custom graphics for the notification pop-ups? You didn't answer my question earlier, by the way. Oh man, the YouTube stream is... YouTube is claiming that they're not getting enough frames. OBS says it dropped a few frames earlier, but it's doing great now.
Literally 55. Said. If you want, I can help you with these stuff.
And how do you feel about the rule in my chat that you're explicitly not supposed to offer to do that? Anyway, Noida have you tried turning it off and back on again? Frames are not sent often enough. Yeah, it's working now, so my settings must be fine. It works most of the time. I don't know why I was complaining I wasn't getting enough keyframes. Sending you the same keyframes that I always do. Also, while I was messing with that, I noticed that my face is kind of hidden behind Surprised Cat on YouTube, so I moved myself a little to the left. On Twitch, you might not know, but there's a little bit of negative space just down here, beside my face, because that's where the YouTube puts my watermark. Which is an image called surprisedcat.png. Which is an image of complicated providence. Surprise Cat's origin story involves several image generation models. She's AI generated, but it's complicated. It's a funny story, but the amount of technical background I have to explain in order to tell that story makes it entirely not worthwhile. You dumb fuck. What did I spend? Half an hour drilling this hole, and then I went through that one instead? Points are more important than gold. Points are more important than gold. Repeat it until you believe it. Oh, that's not ominous.
+KO5 page at https://ko-fi.com/l1 Twitch.
I definitely added you to the blacklist, Kofi Stubar. Is it case sensitive? Speech chat? Are you having a moment there, bro? Music groups, blacklist, add user, fi stream bot, add. Okay, I just needed to close the menu and reopen it, and it's working now. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? I've lost count of the number of times somebody has tried to lecture me on how computers don't make mistakes, only their users make mistakes. There's no such thing as a computer error. Sometimes the flaw is in the man who built the machine. This would be a great time to be a vampire. I have a sneaking suspicion that this one is dangerous. Acid. I think everything I'm carrying is more important. But Nope. Oh, nothing up there that I want to interact with. Lightning is probably my biggest weakness right now. Fire and poison are also major threats. And freezing if I'm not careful. That guy should not have been standing next to that. Oh, I don't like being here. This is not a good place to be. Alright, lakes of blood. Ooh, what do we got over here? Oh, a quaint little shop. Yes. This, I'm not gonna. Hello, fishies. Does Remy back there say something? No, somebody's done put a number in front of them, so. I love it when games make use of their in-game languages and alphabets. feel like this tile wanted to be connected to that tunnel up there. It just didn't come together. Alright, we got the thing. I don't need one of these that doesn't have a trigger. How greedy do I feel? That's all the healing we're getting out of this. Ice canisters. Oh my god. Yes. That was some fancy shooting. Oh, my dodging needed a little work. Thankfully, my shield was there. Like a lightsaber shotgun to the face to ruin a man's day. Lightsaber shotgun, of course, being the well-known signature weapon of the Noita. Finnish witches and laser sword shotguns are like peanut butter and jelly. Everybody just associates them. Put out the fire! No, that's useless on every level. It's useless on every conceivable level and on levels which mankind is not yet capable of beginning to comprehend. We're gonna break into other dimensions of the universe. And we're gonna, wow, a double-barreled shuffle wand would really not be helpful here. That's when the phase spiders would attack. Phase spiders always come for you when you're distracted thinking about video games. That's the real reason why the world governments are so anti-gamer. It's not to pander to elderly out-of-touch voters. It's about phase spiders. Spellblood, aren't you an elderly voter? Yes, but I've always striven to not be out of touch. I like to think that I am, at least to some degree, with it. I am the exception that proves the rule. Bored pensioner who doesn't spend his free time campaigning against the kids these days and the things they enjoy. They're scary, horror-themed video games. Their music with the swear words in it. Because, in spite of the significant brain damage and memory loss, I remember what it was like when I was a kid, and the elderly, out-of-touch adults in my life were doing that shit to me, and it was most uncool. And I really don't understand how people are so eager to take on the villain of the role of the villain in that story. It's like, ooh, the wrong side of history, gotta get me some of that. Well, that's not urgent. That's just an art trade. Firecrackers. Okay, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can find you an organic ally to try to heal, but hit me by accident. You know, I'm not actually terribly well equipped to wound people. Tell you what we're going to do. Drain this lava. Oh no, my healy guy! Okay. HP, yes. Wand of all the things, some of them probably extremely dangerous. Teleport me to a place and then turn all nearby blood into acid. And then also... curse people at that location. And the location is probably where I was standing to begin with. And it's a grappling hook. Except it's shuffle, so it's not do all of those things, it's do some of those things and I don't know which. And it leaves behind a trail of oil sometimes. Yeah, that's I'm just consistently gonna roll a worst case scenario on this thing. Okay, so that is all of the stuff that this can do. No point in going up there because I collapsed it like an idiot. Does this go all the way up? does. Very convenient. So I could go to my wand stash up there and take this thing apart. Now we're noiting on the next level. That guy is just a statue now. That's a sparkle with a trigger. You know what, we might collect a few max HP power-ups now that we have a means of fast travel. And a means of drilling. That's so specific. I'm sure there's ways that I could use that, but... If I need a high mana, low recharge wand, this'll fit the bill. In fact... it's basically a better version of what I'm doing with this one. And I need to build myself a fast travel device. Something with good mana charge. Okay, and I can store some of the quirkier stuff that I don't need right now in here. Is Circle of Transmogrification better than Circle of Stillness? Add mana. What would I give up? Damage plus or the second shield? Move shield over here. Add mana on this. Inventory space for collecting wacky crap to build wands out of. Go under, not over. Okay. Today is not the day to practice my teleportation. I am doing way too good. I do not intend to fight the guard dog who comes at the exit. Squidward would utterly devour me. I'm under no delusion that my weapons are adequate to defend myself against his onslaught. Thankfully, I have a mining drill. I'm not gonna fight him. This is a heist. Your orb room, wasting your orbs. Should have already left your orb room because I have heisted your orb. Oops. Yeah, the caverns aren't like legit open over here, it's just sometimes the corners of the tile generation get a little wonky. I've been known to be wrong about things before. Okay, so the caverns are open. Also told that the final boss gets more HP the more of these orbs I collect. But, if I make it to the final boss, it's going to be because I have functionally infinite DPS. Okay? Like, I'm under no illusion that I have. Yeah, dig down here. That's how you're supposed to get into these tunnels. At least how you're supposed to discover these tunnels for the first time. Pretty sure I heard him die. Not sure enough there's nobody behind him to rush up forward to loot his corpse while still blinded. Oh, I said... Up. Fungus? Or is that the sun? Mountains, desert. Okay, so this is supposed to be an exit that's near the surface, but not punch through. So it's like you can go down and find the caves, and you can go up and find the desert. So this is a sun, indicative of the desert. Neat. What if I keep going down? More of those. Just wiggles a little bit that way. Maybe there was a new biome opening up on the left here. I've heard some people in YoutTube videos pronouncing it biome, and I'm deeply perturbed by that, like more than I probably should be. This is like a palette shifted higher level version of those flowers that shoot at you. Green aura does not appear to indicate that you heal me, but you also don't appear to be aggressive. So you can go about your business. You may not go about your business. I came out here to collect orbs, and I ended up exploring this area because I am endlessly fascinated with the new. Novelty will always distract me 100% of the time. Going a place I've never been, oh hey, we are below the moon, I believe. Or entered the meat realm. Okay, as much as I love the new and interesting, I'm not sure the meat realm is the way I want to go about it. Pus. Expected them to be filled with poison and fire, but it's blood and pus. The black hole and the pata. No, 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 no. I was doing so good. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Ugh. It's weird that I have this depth record, but I've killed boss. Are these my records without the I'm having an episode of aphasia, and it's really frustrating. The Twitch integration feature turned on. That's the second half of that sentence. Indeed, the second half of that question. Are these my records without the Twitch integration feature turned on? Is that why it doesn't include my depth diving down to the dark, scary temple of Scary Bad? Or am I actually down below the lava where the work is hidden? So is this whole thing less than a kilometer underground? Like less than a kilometer below sea level? And like the highest mountain, I guess the tallest tree is maybe 100 meters? I mean, it looks gargantuan because that tree is thick, but this world is actually very tiny. I guess it is a tree stump, implying that once there was a truly gargantuan tree. Like a tree that would have been taller than the deepest depths where final boss Spider Bro Salt Guy names are even harder than words when they disappear. I wasn't good with names before I got brain damage. It didn't help. Yeah. Playing Eidolon on my phone. Okay, that guy can just stop shooting my corpse. That's... Oh, that was such a good run, and losing it to my own stupidity like that. Like, I prophesied this when I took Wand Experimenter. I'm gonna get some wand that kills me, and I'm not gonna read it correctly, and I'm gonna cast it to heal, and it's gonna blow me up. I even said that, and I took the perk anyway, and lo and behold, I exploded. You know, if I'm going to play Eidolon while streaming, I should just put it... By the way, I do not use any guides or anything for Eidolon, so I do not suffer under the delusion that my build is even remotely optimal. So you don't need to tell me that it's Jack. You may politely suggest changes. And I got to change the Beebles to the Beeble.